Good afternoon, Justice Warriors. Thank you for stopping by my enchanted forest. It's kind of ever-changing, evolving fairy garden over here. So thanks for coming if you're new here, and if you are a returning person, then thank you even more. I love my people. I want to say, as I always do, that everything I say is simply my opinion. I am hoping to start a conversation and open up a discussion to learn something, and all of my videos are made explicitly for the YouTube platform. So please hit that thumbs up, like, share, and subscribe if you'd be so kind. So, in covering the Idaho 4, I'm just doing my thumbnail right here. This morning we had a very lively 1 hour chat discussion, and I always just feel so connected to my people, my viewers, and I feel like I learn so much. I get a lot out of it, and everybody that's there seems to enjoy it because they keep coming back. So thanks for that. I wanted to start with good news today. How often do we get good news in these cases? So, not in the Idaho 4 case. Well, one of them is from the Idaho 4 case, but the first good news was that little 2-year-old boy JJ being found in Florida. And I don't know if you guys know Florida, but he quite realistically could have been eaten by an alligator or a giant python, if not kidnapped or drowned or something else. Amazing. It's a miracle. 24 hours that little boy was out and about barefoot. The poor thing, he must have been starving and so thirsty, and oh, thank goodness he's all right. So, the other super amazing news is the little Maddie K baby girl that was born into the Gonzalez family, right? How cool is that? So, Maddie K is her middle name. And congratulations to the family. That is a beautiful, beautiful joy. So I've been working on a timeline kind of crazy board thing in my head and on paper to try to illuminate all of the intricacies of the three police departments in the Moscow Pullman area. You have Moscow PD, obviously, with Chief James Fry. You have Pullman PD, where it was Chief Jenkins, but now Chief Jenkins is at Wazoo. They have their own police department. So it's confusing, but what I found interesting, other than the fact that Chief Jenkins had interviewed the criminal defendant back on April 12th of last year, and in my video earlier this morning, for some reason I said April 4th. I've always known it was the 12th. I was like, why did I say that? Anyway, he was one of 4 applicants, and we've never gotten any sort of update of an outcome of whether he was offered the position, if he accepted the position, if he wasn't offered the position. We just don't know. Can you imagine if he had been offered that position and this was something that they have been keeping secret? Imagine. Imagine if he was an assistant with the Pullman PD when all this went down. That would be crazy. Oh, I hope that's not the case. Anyway, he was one of 4 applicants that interviewed with Chief Jenkins, who is now at Wazoo. And there's just a lot of crap in the history of Pullman PD and Wazoo PD. A lot of what I call sexcapades and just inappropriate, obscene conduct that Chief Jenkins kind of sanctioned back there in Pullman, and then he's supposedly the cleanup crew in Wazoo, as their entire command staff had to be eradicated for the safety of the public. And then there was the one Matthew Kurt, the sergeant who was responsible for that, who didn't resign until November 1st, you guys. So just 12 days before this heinous tragedy. Anyway, Chief Jenkins and Chief Fry have known each other for years. So Chief Jenkins was on the news saying that he had offered to Chief Fry to help and to have his department help, and Chief Fry said no thank you, which I think is interesting. Also, quite interesting is that there was that big football game the night of November 12th. So that was Saturday night. It was their rival team. I think that was UC Davis, and the University of Idaho lost, but they say they don't care if they win or lose. All they want to do is party anyway, right? So I just think it's interesting that that football game has not been brought up much. It has been brought up in this case, but it would be my guess that pretty much everybody involved in this case, the deceased as well as the surviving, that probably all of them went to the football game. I don't know. I find it very curious that that's not mentioned one way or the other, whether they went or didn't go. Anyway, also very curious is the gift of the property, 1122 King Road, King Road. I always do that. That the 1122 King Road property was gifted from the landlord to the university. Now the university is saying that they're going to bulldoze it, as we've all heard over the weekend. And if they do that before the trial's over, as far as I'm concerned, they just told on themselves because that's crazy. No, you cannot destroy the evidence and obstruct justice like that. And if they even try, they are letting the cat out of the bag big time, in my humble opinion. So, on that, I'm going to sign off. Thanks again for stopping by and listening, hearing what I have to say. I think I have some interesting thoughts about this case and other cases. I try to keep them concise and organized, and I like to just be spontaneous, so I don't like to have it all rehearsed. Anyway, take care of yourself. Have a great rest of your day. Make sure that you exercise and eat well. Get sunshine and fresh air every single day. It's super important. Get your rest, especially get your sleep. And sleep is even more important than exercise. A lot of people don't realize that, and it's 100% true. Always be kind and always make sure that people are kind to you. Treat others with respect and demand that they treat you with respect. And again, sending you light, sending you love. I'll see you on the next one. Thanks so much and have a great day.